Hello guys, welcome to the guitar and uke and bass string video. Today we're going to learn how to make and find notes on a stringed instrument such as a guitar, a bass, or a uke. As you can see, we have one string. This string is usually tethered over here and then over here, usually further down this way, as we'll see later. If we pluck it, we get an open string. For now, we're going to make this one C. With all stringed instruments, it's usually the same method to make different notes. The way you make different notes is you simply drag your finger along the string here and you make the string shorter as you pluck over here, or you play or you bow over here. This creates a higher pitch. Let's see this in action. Okay, if I play here, I get one step up above C, or that C sharp or D flat. Notice how I've labeled them 0 and 1 for open string and when you play the next note up. If we continue, we get D, D sharp E flat, E, F, F sharp G flat, G, G sharp A flat, A sharp B flat, B, C, and we're back to where we started. This pattern can continue forever, each time getting shorter and shorter and shorter. If you remember from the earliest video in this series, we talked about how if you cut a string in half, you get the octave. This is what I meant earlier by having a string tethered somewhere way down this way, because this is actually the halfway point of this string. This makes the octave happen. On a bowed instrument, such as a violin, a cello, a viola, or a string bass, you just put your finger wherever you have a note. Thus, the amount of remaining string is able to give you the pitch that you want. On a guitar, or bass, or ukulele, however, you have things called frets. You simply put your finger in the fret, and the string is pinned against the metal bar here. This results in the pitch that you want. Notice that I have created a double bar here to show you that this is the open string, as well as here being the octave, so the pattern just continues over and over and over. To make things easier, the guitar, the bass, and the uke usually come with dots along the sides. They look like this. The dots are usually found at the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 12 with 2 dots. On guitars and basses, it's usually found at the 9th fret, and for ukes, it's usually found at the 10th fret. The pattern then continues beyond this. Again, I have made a hollow circle over here to represent the open string, when you do not use a fret and you just play the string by itself. Guitars, basses, and ukes also have many strings in succession, not just this one. Each string is tuned differently, but they all work the exact same way based off your initial pitch. The lowest string in a guitar and a bass is traditionally E. So I will move everything to reflect this. Notice how we haven't really changed anything. The pattern still continues, we just started in a different spot. The ukulele also has an E string, but it's not the lowest string. Regardless, this does apply to all 3 instruments. I will now cycle through so you can see each one separately. Feel free to pause the video when we get to the one that you want. And that's why the instruments like the guitar, the bass, and the uke have the frets that they do.